So this week, this week and last week, I had to give my uncle money because, well, he needed money. And I ended up going to a pawn shop. Well, that's why he fucking needed the money. He needed to pay off some pawn things or whatever, so he doesn't lose them. So I ended up going to this pawn shop, and they had a video game section, and I'm in Wyoming, and apparently not a lot of people play video games here, because I got a lot of video game stuff. They had like 3 Game Boy Advance SPs, and they had, this is what I love the most, they have this Nintendo DS, original DS. I used to have one of these when I was younger. It's in like the best condition I could fucking dream of. Like it still has the pen. I mean, it has the manuals, the charger, everything. I mean, it even came with a fucking box. Like you know how hard that would be to find? But I mean, look at this. Super good condition. Still has the pen in there. Turn it on. Everything works fine. The buttons are good. No, there's like no scratches on this fucking screen at all. It's seriously in mint condition. I got this for $35. I was like, I need to get it. So that day, I bought that, which is one of the things. And then I was looking through the video game section and I found this. And I know this isn't like super old, but it's pretty rare. And you know, I bought it and everything, and it wasn't the only thing I bought, but I almost get home and I open up the fucking box and, well, there's no fucking game in it. They just gave me an empty box. So I went back and they're like, oh, well, we're sorry, dude. Is there any other game you might want? And I was like, well, you guys don't really have any other ones, at least not anything I wanted. But apparently I didn't see it, but they had Pokemon Pearl. So I just said, whatever, fuck it, give me that. And I went to GameStop the next day, and they have Pokemon Heart Gold. Not in the box, it's just the game, which I'm probably gonna buy. You know, the game and the box is worth a lot more, but I mean, I don't plan on selling them, but whatever. So, same day, while I was at that pawn shop, hold on. Excuse the hair. Same day, same pawn shop, going through their video game, their older systems and stuff, and I found this. Yeah, I got this for $6. $6 fucking dollars. And then I also got this for $4. Both of them together were $10, you know. And that was a steal. I mean, I had to get them. I have Pokemon Yellow and Silver back at home in Washington. Like I said, I'm in Wyoming right now. But yeah, I was like, oh shit, I have to get those, and I bought a Game Boy Advance SP, and this thing it's in like fucking mint condition too, like no scratches on the screen. Yeah, if you might be able to see some stuff on it. It's probably kind of dirty. It is dirty. It has like smudges on it, but yeah, super great condition. No scratches on the sides either. I mean, on the front there's a few scratches you can barely see, but I mean, I don't care. I'm not, like I said, I'm not selling any of these things. I just bought them because I wanted them. Sadly, it is not an AGS 101, which it doesn't really matter, but okay, so today, here, I'm gonna come back to that Game Boy Advance SP. Today I went to a video game shop. I went at GameStop. I asked these dudes. I was like, "Hey, you guys got any other older games like Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance?" And they're like, "Oh no, but there's this other shop you can go to. It's called Game Doctors." So I went there today, and I picked up one of these. This was another $35, and I didn't really mind. I mean, and it's not that I didn't care, but I was like, yeah, I definitely want one, so I'm gonna get this one. They had another white one, but it was in worse condition. But I don't know. I plan on modding these. Definitely getting the color changed, new buttons, new screen, if possible, because I know the new screens are the AGS 101 screens with the adapters are really hard to find. So that'll happen sometime in the future, hopefully. I also picked up this Game Boy Pocket. Super good condition too. I mean, it's not horrible. There's no scratches all over it or anything. Yeah, the back looks kind of shitty, but it has a fucking case on it. I mean, the battery back on it. But yeah, pick this stuff up. Still works. It doesn't have a game in it. Yeah, picked this stuff up all this week, and I was just like, I don't know. It was like a nostalgic week. They were selling video game cases about this one for. Well, the dude gave it to me for free. He saw that I was buying the Game Boy Advance and the Game Boy Pocket. I was like, "Can I get a deal on these things?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'll just throw in the case for free." I mean, it's $5, but it's whatever. What I'm gonna do, back to this SP, like I said, what I'm gonna do, they had a Game Boy Advance SP over there. I didn't really look at it, but it's black, and you can't tell, I like wearing black, and black's like my favorite color or whatever. I'm gonna go get this. I told the dude, I was like, I got this really good SP that I just bought. Can I come in and trade it in? And he's like, well, we'll take a look at it, and we'll give you a discount if you want to get that other one. He said the game is like the SP is like 45, and if I take this in, I'll just pay $10. He'll give me $10 off the other one. Well, yeah, I'll just pay $10. I'll give him this and $10, and they'll give me the black one. I hope it is an AGS 101. I mean, it's not a huge difference, but it's just a little bit better, the better screen and shit, which would be fantastic. I don't plan on like salvaging the screen and then putting it into this older Game Boy Advance, and yeah, no, I feel like these are all going to be individual projects on their own. If anybody knows if there's someone out there that makes aluminum cases for these, I'd really, really like to get one. Really like to get one. Like, I know the game would be a little bit heftier, but I really don't care. I'd like something with a little bit cleaner finish, I guess. But yeah, I guess I'll give an update tomorrow on how that goes. I don't know. I don't want to say excited, but I'm just glad I got all this stuff. It might not have been cheap. I didn't even reference the prices online or anything, but I don't know. It's just having these. I don't know. It's kind of nostalgic. I might not even ever play them, but they're mine, and I'm gonna make them my own and shit. But yeah. Anyways, that's that. If anybody has tips, tricks, or anything to modifying these, let me know. I really wouldn't like to buy a modified one already. If there's a service out there that I can send it in and have it modified, that would be great. Let me know. But yeah, I would like to modify these to make them more of my own, make them black, or like I said, that aluminum. I would like very much a brushed aluminum casing for this. Not a case, but like the shell. I know they have the platinum one, and that one's cool. I might just get that one if I don't find what I want. But no, I'd probably just stick with the black. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so that's that. Got a Game Boy Advance SP, Game Boy Pocket. I have a Game Boy Color at home. It's that weird teal color. Game Boy Advance, Pokemon Red, Gold, Pokemon Pearl. I know this isn't Pearl. Pearl's inside. I haven't even played it. I'm gonna get Heart Gold probably tomorrow. Or sometime this week. I get paid this week. So yeah, I'll probably go get Heart Gold from GameStop. And I got this. Fucking mint condition. Like, holy shit. You have no idea how glad I am to find this. I had a cousin. One time I told him to go bring my DS, right? And he's like 4 years younger than me. I was probably like 10 at the time. I don't know. So that makes him like 6. And I was like, hey, go inside and get my DS. And we ditched him. Which wasn't the best idea. He had like a little temper tantrum, and he had my DS in his hand, and he fucking threw it on the ground. I was like, oh, you son of a bitch. But yeah, fucking broke it. It still worked, but you know, this top screen was hanging on the hinges on a wire, and it was all shitty. But whatever, shit happens. But yeah, there's that update, I suppose. Bunch of Nintendo shit.